All over the country, the violence intensifying, and most recently, street battles erupting across Ukraine's largest second city, Kyiv. This, as the Russian army, bolstered by Chechen special forces and Russian separatists in eastern Ukraine, among others, pushing harder and harder towards the capital of Kyiv, and they're coming from all sides, including from neighboring Belarus. Ukrainian President Zelensky then rejecting what he says are cynical calls to negotiate in the Belarusian capital.
Именно поэтому сейчас мы говорим не Минск. Площадкой могут быть другие города для встречи. Конечно же, мы хотим мира, мы хотим встречаться, мы хотим окончания войны. Варшава, Братислава, Будапешт, Стамбул, Баку. Это все мы предложили российской стороне. Да и любой другой город нам подходит. В стране, с территории которой не летят ракеты. Только так переговоры могут быть честными и могут действительно закончить войну.
Meanwhile, Ukraine's defense forces, reinforced by increasingly active citizen-standing army, still pushing back against the invasion. In fact, reports alleging that Russia not advancing as they expected, and 4,300 Russian troops said killed or injured. Additionally, 146 Russian tanks, 27 planes, and 26 helicopters reportedly destroyed, which, if accurate, represents significant losses to Moscow's invading forces. That said, the outcome's still a toss-up, as the Russian war machine's resources far from dwindling just yet. Zelensky, therefore, repeating calls on the West to join the fight in deed, and not just in words. The president even reportedly refusing American offers for evacuation, saying the fight is here, and I need anti-tank ammunition, not a ride. Still, the US, the EU, and other Western allies sticking to a policy of increasing sanctions, which many panning as toothless in the face of Putin's aggression. The UN Security Council couldn't even remove Russia from its permanent member status, as Russia wielding its veto power over the resolution. And Israel, for its part, likewise still reserved in its condemnation of Putin's actions.
ביומיים הקרובים יגיע לאוקראינה מטוס ועליו 100 טון ציוד הומניטרי ישראלי לאזרחים שנמצאים גם באזורי הקרב ולאלה שמנסים לצאת. ערכות לטיהור מים, ציוד רפואי ותרופות, וגם אוהלים, סמיכות, שקי שינה, וציוד נוסף שיכול לסייע לאזרחים שנמצאים מחוץ לביתם במזג אוויר חורפי וקר. במקביל, משרד החוץ ועובדיו עושים לילות כימים על מנת לסייע לישראלים שנמצאים בגבול, באחד הגבולות שם, ורוצים לצאת משם הביתה.
But beyond humanitarian aid, the sharpest criticism from Jerusalem thus far coming from Israeli Foreign Minister and alternate Prime Minister Yair Lapid, and only during an unofficial private discussion. Lapid allegedly saying that Israel must be on the right side against dictators who attack democracies. For this reason, private organizations and public citizens taking to the streets in growing number to call on their leaders to be more resolute, as well as to make their own condemnations heard. Eurovision and multiple other international sporting organizations, for example, temporarily barring Russia's participation from their upcoming competitions. And hundreds of thousands protesting against a war, oftentimes at great personal risk, and all over the world, from inside Russia to Iran and all over Europe, and of course, in Israel too.
I came tonight with all of my friends, my family, my friends still in Ukraine. It's war in Ukraine. We need your help. We need help from European nations, from NATO, from all around the world. Don't stay at home. Choose your voice. Go out. Slava Ukraini! Героям слава!
ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at iltv.tv and watch from any device.